Good morning, Cedar Park High School. It's Monday, February 24th, and it's an A-Day. I'm Addie Bates.
And I'm Evan Vines.
On today's show, we highlight the ins and outs of Metal Shop, the new Crochet Club, and an updated Minecraft with bees.
Your top 3 things, pet of the week, and a sports report.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now. With clubs and classes going on around school, one class sticks out from the rest.
Metal Shop is a very interactive class at CPHS that prepares students for a career and fills them with life skills. Justin took a deeper look into this class.
Thank you, Evan. I got to strap on my safety goggles this week and go take a look at what Metal Shop is doing. As soon as you walk into Metal Shop, you are invited by many bright lights shining from each student's work area. Student teacher Miss Sosa explains how the very interactive class is helping prepare the students for life.
So in this class, students learn basically life skills. So anything from using tools to, being able to run beads on different welding machines, and also learning communication with each other.
Metal Shop doesn't only prepare you, it gives you skills for a job later in life. Sophomore Ian Ferguson shows what Metal Shop does for him.
Well, it really helps, because whenever you're welding, you can kind of have a job after you retire. If you learn how to weld, you can always have a time where it's just a hobby you can do and helps you out.
The skills you learn in Metal Shop not only give you a lifelong skill, but gives you an opportunity to compete with others.
So this is where they do learn their skills. So if they join FFA, then they can do an ag mech show. So basically they can build the trailer like Ethan is. And when they build their trailer with the skills that they learned in intro, they can go and take that trailer to livestock shows like San Antonio or Houston or Fort Worth, and they can show their trailer off there.
So when you're filling out your schedule for next year, make sure you consider this great class.
Picking out your classes can be hard, but this class could be a fun one.
Thanks, Justin.
Have you ever wanted to pick up your grandma's hobbies and try to crochet for yourself? Because you just might like it. If you find yourself in the library on a Friday during din, Miss Barnes would be more than happy to educate the youth in the ways of crochet. She has crocheted various items from a blanket to a wedding dress. Once hooked, this therapeutic hobby will have you on your seat crocheting for hours.
And so right now, I've just got 2 students who've been coming and learning to crochet, and I'd love to have more. And I've got some different hooks and yarns, so if you're thinking you want to try it out and without having to go buy your own stuff yet, I've got some stuff you can use, and then you can decide if this is, if you're like, nah, this is not for me. That way you're not out any money buying any supplies or anything. But basically we're just learning, and it's time consuming. It is very time consuming. You have to be I keep telling Risha, you got to be patient with yourself because there's a lot of ripping out at the beginning.
If you're interested, see Miss Barnes in the library.
With games evolving and updates coming around the corner, Mahjong has released Minecraft's new update introducing bees to Minecraft. Landon Berry stresses how this will be affecting players' mining and building to make the game more interactive and difficult.
The bees are affecting me in a negative way. They are actually killing me a lot more than I have been dying recently, and it's just not good. Well, it's helping me with combat skills, so I can 1v1 all the other kids, but it's helping me out overall, but it's just not good that they added it.
Coming up next, we have the top 3 things you need to know today, a sports report, and a new pet of the week.
But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Smoky Moe's Barbecue, the best barbecue that money can buy. Proudly supporting Cedar Park High School.
I'm Abby Martinez with the top 3 things you need to know this morning. First, an Amtrak train struck a bus late last night around 6:30 p.m. There were 58 passengers on board the train, not including the crew, and no one was injured. It is unclear if anyone was seated on the bus, so we'll keep you updated. Next, over the weekend, the Nevada caucus took place with Bernie Sanders coming out on top as a leading Democratic candidate. Sanders led the way through all 3 rounds of voting in Nevada, ending strong with 47.1% of voters. The runner-up to Sanders was Joe Biden, coming in with 21% of the votes. Pete Buttigieg had 13.7% of the rest of the Democratic candidates ended the night with less than 10% of the Nevada voters. Many are split as to what this may mean for the nation come November. And lastly, Bernie Sanders held a rally yesterday in Austin and announced that if elected president, he would legalize marijuana and restore the legal status of DACA recipients. Marianne Williamson, a former presidential candidate, was at the rally as well and showed her endorsement for Sanders.
Thanks, Abby. You know, it's kind of interesting, like they had the rally here, and I had some friends that went to it, but I don't know what this means. I mean, he's getting a lot of votes so far, so that'll be interesting.
It will be interesting. I can't wait to see what happens.
I read a thing that was saying it looked like he was gonna take the votes for Texas too.
Oh, wow.
I don't know about that. I just saw a thing.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. Yeah.
We now throw it over to Luke Johnson for what's been going on in T-Wolf sports. Luke?
Thanks, Addie, and welcome to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Luke Johnson. First, both of our soccer teams came home with the win against Glenn on Friday. The boys defeating the Grizzlies 2-0 and the girls blowing them out of the water 9-0. Good job, girls. Both teams will face Weiss tomorrow. Boys in Pflugerville and girls here at home, starting at 7:15. Good luck, guys. Moving on to wrestling, the state UIL tournament saw senior Ben Bell reign victorious as he was the champion of his bracket. Senior Ronnie Caldwell won 3rd place in his bracket, and senior Cassie King finished in the top 8. If you see a wrestler in the hallways, make sure to congratulate them. Looking at our upcoming games, wish our boys baseball team good luck as they travel to Elgin today to face the Eagles starting at 7. Lastly, our boys basketball team will face Cedar Creek at Georgetown tonight at 7. Good luck, guys. I also want to congratulate the bowling team as they came in 2nd in their division this season and are moving on to the regionals for the first time in the team's history. Congrats, guys. That's all I have for y'all today. With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thanks, Luke.
We'll be right back with the pet of the week, but first, today's announcements. This is the adorable Luna, and she is none other than our physics teacher, Miss Trueblood's dog. Luna is 3 years old, and her favorite foods consist of bananas and peanut butter. She is well known among the robotics team and loves playing with anyone she meets. Luna gives lots of kisses and goes on long walks with people.
That's what we have for y'all today. Remember, you can catch anything you missed on the Wolfcast on our YouTube channel. Just search CPHS News.
And we'll be back tomorrow with a story over our Student Council's dodgeball tournament, information on a new vaping seminar,
your T-Wolf Spotlight, the debut of Austin Eats, and Top 3 Things. With CPHS News, I'm Addie Bates.
And I'm Evan Vines. Remember to make it a great day, or not, the choice is yours. Have a phenomenal day, Cedar Park.